Hi, I just got up from a little nap. I couldn't sleep. It's emotionally a bit mind-boggling to be here not knowing really how the race is going to go. And also, I'm supposed to have the wind at 267 and then I have it at 234, so 30 degrees left of what's forecasted. That means instead of sailing a nice angle, I'm sailing dead north almost, which is really not that nice. Because of it, I jibed back earlier and then suddenly bang, I had the wind to 260. Went north and bang, the wind went back left. So I cannot jibe every 10 minutes. And also I was already many hours going east trying to find the shift and it doesn't come. So these are moments which are a bit weird at sea. It is nice when you have the plan and the reality sticks to the model, or the model manages to represent properly the reality. So what are we gonna do? I just got up. I will dress up a bit because it's quite cold outside and even inside it's a bit cold. I will make something to drink. So I have this little bottle of orange juice from this morning and I put in a freeze-dried smoothie. It actually tastes really good, surprisingly good. I can recommend this. It doesn't sound that good maybe, but actually sounds like a proper fresh smoothie. I put my water in, which is stored here in a camelback, and I have these hose with a valve. The valve is a bit heavy for a race boat, but that's what the team gave me. No criticism. It's good. It does the job. So mix this. What else? Then I will go outside and pack the sail away. The smaller sail that I used in the very light. When it's below 8 knots of wind, then it's J0, so the smaller sail. And now we have 10.5 knots of wind. That's the good news. So we have the wind that we are supposed to have. We have even a bit more than we're supposed to have. And so for a moment I had put the big sail and the wind went down. I was almost to change it back, but no, I can. I could spare that effort. It's a big workout. And so now I'm gonna pack that sail. Let's see how we get on with that. I mean, why do I do it? In reality, I could leave it on the deck, but I just have this anxiety about the shift, and so I just do something useful in the time rather than just getting crazy in the bunk. That's it. Hello, welcome on deck. It's so bright when you spend a lot of time inside. Nice and sunny. I've never experienced something like this in my life. The sea is so flat and we are still racing. Well, okay, I will pack this sail now. A little job. First get the sail back. It's always stored here. Pick the right one. I have had that, do the big effort of packing the sail and then figure, oh, it was the wrong bag. Usually I should drop the sail right into the bag, but I was a bit in a haste earlier. I wanted to get going with the big sail. So here's the bag. This goes out of the way. It's a really bad fur, so it will be quite a job to pack this. It's a very soft fur because there was zero wind. Or not zero wind, but very light wind. I undo the sheets and quite often I'm hesitant to go on deck. I don't want to do the drop or kind of the big maneuver, but then these are often the nicest moments of the day. Actually being on deck, seeing the glittering sun on the water, and these soft jackets are so tight to get off. Olivier, could you make them a little bit easier to open? I'm just being, this one is easier. All right. Maybe I forgot to open the tack line, I'm not sure. But I can open it here. Up. Yep. Jammed inside. Plug the furler from the side. Ha ha ha, what a mess here. What's this shit doing? Okay, I'll show you when it's finished. Quite monstrous, these sails. When you see them lying on deck, especially with a bad fur like that, you wonder how is this ever going to fit in the bag. But then it always does. Oh, this is gonna. Da, 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 da. I hope I'm not going to regret this bad furl. Yeah. I hoist the sail in 25 knots. Can be interesting. I'm getting warm. So nice to be in a high pressure with wind and flat sea. So, okay, that was most of it. And now we have the tack. Almost done. And here you go, the finished bag, nice and tidy, tied up in the middle. The big gennaker is up, the J3 is out. We have a little bit of wind. The sun is coming down already. Beautiful light. And now it's time to look at the weather. There are new weather models every day at morning and evening. So that's my job now. Cheers, talk to you later. Here we go. The computer is starting to calculate the best route with the new model. And each time it's a lot of suspense. I see the reference of the last calculations here, and then the line of the new model. And if this line is ahead, like for this example, then I know, okay, yes, I'm gonna gain some hours on the provision. and if it's behind, then I get nervous. So it seems like a computer game, but this is the computer game of my life, at the moment at least. I'm not a gamer really. I don't really like computer games, but that's what's happening at the moment. So let's see how this goes. It takes roughly, I would say, 3-4 minutes each calculation, and I do probably a dozen. I calculate the 2 different models with different settings. I mean, there are 2 global models that we generally use, so we end up with a few checks and stuff like that. So it looks pretty decent, pretty consistent. It's a bit quicker than all the others, so yes, that's good. That is nice. It's actually rare in life to have new models come out and have them show you you're going to do better. It says 3 days, 15 hours. Well, whatever that means. It sounds good to me. I take it. And now, let's look at this. I can turn the camera here up. So, what I really want to know is, should I continue further east or should I go north? So, my instinct would be, let's go this way, because I do only 1.5 knots CMG, course made good. That means my speed to the finish, to Les Sables d'Olonne, is only 1.4 knots. And that is painful, because I'm doing 9 knots. So my instinct would be to jibe and go this way, but then here's the high. Is the high gonna, so then I would do this. I was doing these checks earlier and then jibing here with a much better angle. It had me come out in the same time, but now it wants me to go here, and I even turned the grip a little bit to make it more clear, the outcome. So this is clearly, it wants me to go north. I can now look at the actual weather and see, does it make sense? Why is it like this? So if I overlay the wind, here's the center of the high. And then if I go forward in time, if I go up, I get this shift here. Well, what would happen here? It really doesn't match up with the reality I have. That's the problem. Anyway, we're heading north here with a nice shift bang into these stronger winds, and then off we go. So then, this is only one model. Then we're going to compare that with the European model, which comes out in 30-40 minutes. And then we tweak it a bit in all senses to sync. We do some pivot the route around to see, do we gain, do we lose? And really, play with it, study it, and then see which option is best. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you, bye-bye.